Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uncomfortable easterly wind here at Ingwe Beach. I don't know if any boats is going to launch. The ocean looks calm enough for the ski boats to launch. Watercolors, little bit off ginger beer. Northern beaches, Jabula, that's this now Jabula and Main Beach, I presume will be fishable. It looks a little bit more dirty towards the estuary mouth. Let's go and see what we can see for you guys. 4x4 mode engaged. Let's go and have a look. It's low tide, we can walk next to the ocean. Maybe we see some interesting things happening in the shore break. Still some of these carcasses left. A lot of people leave comments but they don't watch the videos. These barbels died in the estuary a couple of weeks ago already, before it washed out onto the beaches of St. Lucia. And they mainly died because of oxygen starvation, because of the superfines that came in, the superfine mud that came in with the Msunduzi River. Okay, so that is the reason. Despite the watercolor and the shitty wind conditions, it's not going to be fun fishing the southern beaches from Ingwe south. Jabula, Main Beach north will be more fishable than the southern beaches. There's still a lot of grass in the ocean coming down with the rivers. And with this wind blowing right now, I think it's the remnants of the cyclone from Mozambique. It's normally an easterly wind. There will be a lot of ocean grass as well, seaweed. There will be a lot of seaweed as well. Here's the evidence of Poseidon lawn, but it's old Poseidon lawn amongst the Msunduzi debris. It's tangled up together with all the plastic that comes down with the river. Watercolors is shitty towards the estuary mouth. Definitely darker than ginger beer. Yeah, the millennials wants to know why all the Dr. Taylor's work about St. Lucia estuary is behind a paid wall. They're not happy with that. They want to know how the system works, and since Ricky was the one since about 1974-76 recording the working of the system, the hippos and the mangroves, they want to know how does he come to some of his conclusions. They can only know that if they can give access to his research papers, and it's all behind a very expensive paid wall. Every time I see the sun like that, I think about Christine Roberts' book. Do you remember? Onthou jy? Unfortunately, the last time I checked, they were all sold out. But it was worth having it. Very interesting prawn trap this. If you put it in the right place, in an estuary, tidal estuary or a river, it will trap some nice prawns for you, especially if it's tidal. Pretty cloud formation and sunrise. Doesn't look like any boats is coming. If this tree was cut down here on St. Lucia Beach. Watercolors is fugly at the estuary mouth. Really, really fugly. Definitely some plugs got unstuck somewhere, but as far as I know, the Msunduzi Farmers is not draining yet. The mouth is building up a sandbank here to the north, and as far as I walked today, I was looking for sharks hunting in the shore break, but I saw nothing. Incoming tide will probably make Jabula fishable, Ingwe fishable, but I think the better watercolors will be Jabula on Main Beach. Estuary mouth update. As you guys can see, there's a sandbank forming to the north, and there's one right in front of us forming from the south, and this easterly wind is not doing it any good, and I'm happy for that. I don't think the estuary is deep enough so that we can have a winter estuary mouth. We need mechanical intervention, and people ask me a lot about it. There's a multidisciplinary task team working with isiMangaliso to find a solution and getting rid of the 200 hectares of mud suffocating St. Lucia estuary basin. That's all I can tell you. We need mechanical intervention. Whatever these guys come up with, I have to comply. It's a multidisciplinary task team. It means scientists is involved, farmers is involved, St. Lucia business is involved, St. Lucia ratepayers is involved. There is nothing I can do to go against the findings of the multidisciplinary task team. I will have to see whatever management plan they come up with. Got a yellow-billed stork bird party hunting something in the shallows. I wouldn't know what it is. I'm just going to show you how much the ocean-borne sediment, the sea sand, has clogged up the estuary mouth. It's becoming a very, very narrow channel with all the sandbanks forming in the front. I don't foresee us having a winter estuary mouth, which to me is a good thing. Come on, birdies, give us a nice flyby. I'm going to walk there. You can come and walk, eat again, feast again after I'm done walking there. Thank you, that was very nice and kind of you. Guys, here we can see where the deep river channel is cutting its way to the ocean. And there we can see it's busy closing up. I don't know if it's a month, 2, 3 or 4 months. But this color line shows us the shallow estuary, which is not getting any marine water at the moment. Just a lot of sea sand. So the system is not in balance. It cannot fix itself. We need mechanical human intervention. And I vouch my trust in the multidisciplinary task team. I do. I sincerely do. All the sea sand that washed in over the last 2 years into the estuary, and it's just going to become more and more and more and higher and higher and higher, and the system is never going to function again as a marine estuary. And the people that tell me, well, that is so be it, that's nature, no, excuse my language, but fuck you. Okay, this is man-made because of the sand dune that was the wall that was built when you remove those dredge spoils over there, between that gap between the St. Lucia ski boat club and the opposite bank was a huge sand dune, and you removed it and you build a man-made dam wall here. So you change this forever. We are responsible for all the mud that is created with the Msunduzi because of human activities. We are responsible for that as humans. Whether we manage it upstream where it's supposed to be managed, or whether we manage it here downstream where it lands in our laps, we are responsible for it. Now, if you go and read Nicolette Forbes' papers that she published on research gate, you can see she knows exactly how the system works. Why she contributed and why she took money in this 65 million rand blunder that was created here during the Zulu's regime, I don't know. Why she takes me out on mainstream media, and why a second YouTube and Facebook channel has been created by my opposition, I don't understand. And all the resilience from the people that created this 65 million rand blunder or 67 million rand blunder is probably why I'm suffering under this attacks that I'm suffering since the 15th of December at my house, and that I lost all my history on my hard drives from 7 years of walking these beaches. But guys, only God can shut me up. I tried to move away from St. Lucia. I was going to take my hard drives and get the hell out of here and take all the little bird's nest and animal interactions I had and make old videos of during my old age about St. Lucia. But because that is now stolen, you guys are stuck with me. I don't have money to move away. I don't have a car to move away. So I'm here. I'm going to ride it out. You can call it the alignment of the universe. You can call it God's hand. You can call it what you like. I'm stuck. I'm going to ride it out as long as I've got the health to walk these beaches and show what damage the humans have done to this beautiful St. Lucia estuary. That's how I'm going to earn my living in my old age. I'm proud of my name that the scientist has given me, Bentonite Bob. You guys made real fools of yourself, haven't you? I was right. Here's a little bee eater. I just can't identify him yet, which one it is. On the beach is probably not many. On my videos, on my hard drives that I lost, I had a beautiful story to tell about the bee eaters on St. Lucia beaches. I had hours and hours of footage of them. Nice high quality footage. These mud banks, this fence that was left here after the mouth is closed, opened up. You can understand exactly how fossils are formed. It's so weird to look into the future, to the history, by experiencing the present of the planet. As soon as the marine water comes in, the reeds will die. The only thing that kills the reeds is the wave action. Pushes them over, cracks the stems, water goes in the top, they rot away. Other than that, it's like feeding Epsom salt to a tomato plant. They just grow higher and more furious and more rapidly if they get in contact with marine water, with seawater. Little goat's foot flower. Or beach morning glory, it depends on how you want to call it. Many months since I've done such a proper estuary mouth update and got to this high point here. Many months. I can tell you my body is aching this morning, and I still got to walk 2.7 kilometers back to town. I walked the 3 kilometers here, now I have to walk 2.7 kilometers back to town. That's at the end of the boardwalk. I've got another kilometer to get to the beginning of the boardwalk. Tell Richie Ford, Richie's Bay, your service sucks. Your sales staff has decided I need to bring in my vehicle spare samples, otherwise they can't help me. Yes, they can help me. They can send me photos of what they have in stock, and then I can balance it off on what I need and get what I need. I'm not going to buy the 7,500 rands worth of bearings if I only need about 3,000 rands worth of bearings. You guys service suck. Truly suck. Foods secure the dunes, making this man-made dam wall a permanent fixture in nature. Amount of back pressure that we needed to open the estuary mouth naturally. The damage that it did to infrastructure is even worse. But here you can see how much back pressure is needed before the estuary mouth opened naturally, and it's just going to get more back pressure needed in the future because there's no sediment management plan at the moment. Evidence of back pressure needed for the estuary mouth this round, for the estuary mouth to open up naturally. More back pressure is going to be needed in the future. I don't know where we're going to get it from. What infrastructure damage we're going to have in the future before there's enough back pressure to open the estuary mouth in the future. This is the end of the southern Dune walk, the beginning of the boardwalk. Let's see what's left after the boardwalk has been flooded for so many days just before the estuary mouth. And on the southern Dune walk is on outgoing tight. You walk towards the estuary mouth behind the dunes, you come back along the beach, but you have to take your landmarks, which is those casuarina trees, otherwise you won't find the boardwalk again. And on an incoming tide, you walk along the beach and you come back behind the dunes. That's my suggestion. Lucia is doing well getting rid of the casuarina aftergrowth here. Very well done, very well done. We can see St. Lucia's got crabs. They're happy that the water has receded. Although crabs are aquatic animals, these little guys don't need all the water that was flooding here. Let's just get a closer view of them. Here we're at the entrance of the boardwalk and it looks bad. Oh mighty me. Look at all the broken planks. I don't feel comfortable walking here barefoot. And whether I put my Crocs on or not, this is a dangerous walk. Look at all the gaps here in the planks. Ooh. This is not going to become a park run. This is not going to become a park run. This is the amount of back pressure that's needed to open the estuary mouth naturally. Are you proud of yourself? Right, I don't know how much it's gonna cost to fix the boardwalk, but the last rough estimate that I heard was 1.8 million rand. Then it will be composite plastic. See, there's nothing left of the boardwalk. I don't even feel comfortable walking here. Back pressure got rid of some of the reeds, but the mangrove trees are still dead. And then there's scientists that tells you the mangrove trees will regrow again. No, they will only, new seeds will establish themselves once the system is healthy for mangrove growth. At the moment, I don't see that happening. The reeds outgrows the mangroves anyway. The reeds kills off the mangroves anyway. It's the Lucia fixing this. I see that there is a maintenance team working here. Thank you. Jeez. There's nothing left to walk on. But it's being repaired. I don't believe there's enough structure left underneath to put new planks on, but I'm no civil engineer, I can't make that call. My favorite place, cacophony of ear candy. The only noise that doesn't drive me nuts. These guys are truly confused. Let's see if we can see how many we can see on camera. There's thousands of them. Now how must I know that I can't complete the ring road? Why is only the entrance to the boardwalk closed? Are you guys crazy? There's a gap, I can get out. Let the great track begin. Got 2.7 kilometers left to get back home. How do I wish for an Uber right now? Looking at the estuary basin from the craft marker at Sugarloaf parking. The Eden Park is officially closed, and nature got the memo. Look at that. How did nature know that Eden Park is now officially closed? Interesting.
Where the wild waves kiss the shore, there's a place you've dreamed before. Stained Lucia, estuary we adore, waiting for investors to explore. Vacant land that's paradise, nature's beauty in disguise. A campsite under starry skies, or a hotel where comfort lies. Come and see the magic land, Isa Mangaliso's golden sand. Invest and lend a helping hand, together we'll make a stand. From sunrise till the night, adventure's always in sight. Airbnb